everybody. Excuse me. Hi everybody. And let's see if we can be here on more than one device. It's been a while. It's been a while. So, hello and welcome to our live video. Today we are going to be doing our mini challenge in the challenge 3.1. That is our first one for March, and I want to thank you for being here. And okay, looks like everything's here. Is anybody here? You can go ahead and hit live chat. Come on over into the live chat and say hello. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. And so we are going to be doing our mini challenge in the challenge. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. And so this month, it's all about using up our scraps. And you know how I like to take the words and I like to make things out of them. So I have the word scrap. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. Welcome to our live. So a mini challenge in the challenge. It is a part of the Dear Julie Julie challenge that we do each month, but it's also separate. It ends up being one little challenge each month, or each week, each week. And the mini challenge can be used in your big journal for the big journal challenge, or it can be used for some other project. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. It is a great way for those that are not able to do the big challenge, the big journal that we're doing each month, to still be able to participate, to try some things, and hopefully I'm going to give you some ideas and some fun. So hello, Maureen. Welcome. So I do want you to take a look. Yes, it's all about the yayas. All about the yayas. So this is part of the Yaya digital kit available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. I forgot to look and see how many pages it is. It is, I think it's 30 or like 32 or something like that. Pages of files. Beautiful, awesome, collaged digital kit. Okay, and this collage digital kit goes and works really well. We call it a companion with the Spring Days kit. And so I have put both of those on sale this weekend since that's what I'm working with. I thought I would pass it on and let you enjoy 50% off through Tuesday, March 8th. And if you are a Diamond or Emerald Patreon with Dear Julie Julie, so you are a Diamond or Emerald Patreon Jewel, you receive 70% off. And I did put your coupon code in the Patreon jewelry box. Okay, so I guess I should tell you what we're using. So obviously I'm using the Yaya digital kit. You don't have to use a digital kit. Oh boy, we had a bunch of people come in. Hi, Jenna Lee. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so spelling out scrap. We have stencil or stamp, calendar or coloring book, a remnant, anything, and packaging. 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 I crack myself up. I might be a little tired. This puppy duty is tiring, but she is doing very well. Okay, we're going to make 4 tags. 4 collaged with scraps tags. You're not in focus? Mine is in focus. Is anybody else out of focus? Mine's in focus. I don't know. I'm sorry, Joyce. Okay. Okay, so we're making 4 tags. I'm making mine for my journal because you will see in the next couple of videos, I'm making several things that need things. They need things to go in the pockets and things. So Hi, Darlene. Welcome. Hi, Carolyn. I think I said hi, but hi again. Okay, so I have literally all over the messy desk, I have scraps, and I'm leaving it that way because I'm caught up on my videos. My next video is the that I'm going to be making is the snippet. And so I want all of this stuff right here so I can use it up. Okay, so I do have some of the Yaya digital, some pieces of it because I've already used some of it for other things. So I have that. So for calendar, I have this little calendar, and I have this little calendar, and I just took the staples out of it and I took it apart. And this could be a page in a journal, but as I said, I'm going to be using it as a tag. We're going to be making a tag out of it. So here's something out of a coloring book. I've got my word stencil, and hi, Sherry. And then I have some packaging. So I've got, this is the packaging I have, and then you saw me with the big packaging that I have. This was from one of those stamp sets that you buy the magazine and you get the stamp set. Well, look how cool this is all the way around the edge. So I've been saving that up with my wallpaper, and it just happened that when I went to get the wallpaper, I saw it and went, oh, I need to put that down with my stuff because I need to use that. Okay, so remnant, you see I've got ribbons and lace. You've been seeing them. They've been hanging out here. I did find some more of the unruly lace, so I've got that there too. Unruly, it just doesn't want to lay the way it's supposed to. Okay, that's all. It has a mind of its own. And then anything, I have stuff all over my desk, and anything truly means anything. Okay, but it started with A, and it's not altered or art or abstract. So, hi Kelly, welcome. Okay, so tags. So I'm going to start with the big one, because I think this is really cool. And I am going to also start with the really, really cool little calendar. So I'm going to work with the little calendar first. And let's see. So I want to cover up my words. Okay, the little words. I love numbers, you know that. But I get thrown off when I open up something and it's got, bless their hearts, it's got Columbus Day and Thanksgiving Day for Canada. But I'm going to cover that up. I don't even want you to know that this was October. So I am going to use from maybe, you know, I was so organized that I'm now unorganized. I'm going to use this little stamps. Okay, so this is either the mini ephemera or the tiny mini ephemera from the Yaya kit. And that might have gotten blurry because it was up close. Okay, so go ahead and I'm going to cut a couple of these out because right here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use these little stamps and fill them right in those boxes. I just thought of that. That's not what I was planning to do, but I think it's kind of cute. Three of us live at once. Sorry about that. My lives will always be at 1 o'clock now because Tom doesn't get overtime and I do not want to do lives with him hanging around. So my lives will be at 1 o'clock That includes our VIP. Changing all lives to 1 o'clock. And what happens is, well, I told you guys I would do the ruffles today, but Fridays is also mini challenge in the challenge mini challenge in the challenge day, and I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't want to tell you that we would do that on Fridays and then not do it like this quickly. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen, but it's like I just said I would do that, and then boom. Okay, so just filling them in, but I also think that this box up here needs one. So, okay, so you probably know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take it and turn it into a flip-flop. Okay, so I've taken where the center fold is, the center fold right here, and I've folded it over, and now we have like a little mini gutter. Okay, and then we're going to fold it back to where it goes. And then we just remembered that we weren't done with doing this. So Hobby Lobby, in their Easter department, they had this amazing washi tape. I don't think I need to save that. Okay, and I'm going to use this one that's got the yellow, and I'm going to go ahead, and this is just because I didn't have, I would have gone and gotten a washi tape that was like closer to being finished, but I didn't have time before this live. I gave myself a lot of stuff to do today, and I wasn't done. Okay, so I'm just going to cover up my October, and I want it to be with the flowers because otherwise you can see through it. Okay, so there's that. And then this one over here, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with a paper strip. Okay, so paper strip, and we can go ahead and cover this whole piece right here with our paper strip. And I'm just going to rip it because that's faster. Stencils and stamps. So you can use either stencils or stamps. You're going to do the word scrap, stencil, calendar or coloring book, remnant, anything, and packaging. Okay, so you're going to use those, and you're going to make 4 tags. And we want you to do something different, not just your regular straight tag. I mean, we'll do a straight kind of, but even that needs to be different. So you see that we have something different going on here. Okay, so I added these little, I think that one needs one, but maybe I'll have to come back and do that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead, and I have these tickets from the ticket page of my okay, and if you want to make a ticket look like a ticket, you can pull out your tracing wheel. I don't have my trusty board out though. Okay, so there gives me the perforated lines of the ticket. Everything around here is sticky. Hi, cat. Sleep is good. Sleep is good. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to come all the way, and I end up having to cut some of the two off, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to turn this into a little pocket just because you know it. I love pockets, and I cannot lie. So I'm going to turn it into a little tiny pocket, and whether we use it or not, there we go. Okay. The P is packaging. The P is packaging, okay? And then you are to use use scraps as well, okay? In the places like I'm showing you, okay? So just random, add other random things. So like this across here was a scrap. This right down here was a scrap because it was a scrap after I took that apart. Okay, so now we need to come over to my packaging, and I'm going to go ahead, and I want this butterfly because I think it is amazing. And I'm going to make a pretty big tag here, you guys. I am going to make a pretty big tag. And if I can find my... yeah, I own more paper cutters, paper trimmers than the law allows, and I can't find one. There we go. So we have stencils and stamping, or stencils or stamping. And then, okay, if I come down right here, I have to cut this one the short way first. It's kind of a bummer because, but that's okay. A is anything, so you can use anything. Anything that's, oh, that's the wrong one, but we will be using that one. Okay. So we can go ahead and put this in here, and you see what happened there? We lost. Okay. I want a lot of that butterfly. I want a lot of that butterfly. And I need some tags that are like this. I know because of some of the things that I have already made. Okay, so this is going to go on. It's going to be a big tag. It's going to be a big tag. We better measure. I am using the 9-inch paper. I'm going to go ahead and trim it down just a little bit because I don't want to get to that point and it to be too big, and I've already made it beautiful, right? Okay, and I am going to cut this off because I don't want to mess with it. Okay, so this is my packaging. That is my calendar. I have my washi, which is my anything. I am going to take this and I am going to go ahead and put glue across that little gutter that we made and up the sides. Okay, so of course I am making a pocket. I'm making another pocket. Okay, and then, oh, I wanted it down further. We're going to have glue, but that's okay. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and put this down. This is glue. I'm getting the glue off. Okay. And there we go. So we have that, and we have our little pocket right here. Okay, so we have journaling space and a little pocket. All right, Lisa. That's awesome. Okay. And so I wanted to do something up here at the top. And so I was thinking, I have this gold tissue. I don't want to mess with this. You guys, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this into a tag and leave it at that. But we do need to, I'm going to need to cover the back, and then I'm going to sew it. But I'm not going to do that while we're live, okay? So I have sewn a few of the items for this journal, and I do like the big tags when they've been sewn. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then it's like, what do we have? We have some green steno paper. I'm just going to use a glue stick. We're making four of them this time. I don't know if I'm going to get to make four today. It's going to depend on if my computer stays going. I'll make as many of them as I can. But you have the directions. The deadline will be next Friday, which is the 12th. So keep that in mind. Okay, so this is from a steno pad. This was from stuff when I was going through my mom's stuff. There was like 3 blank pages in the book, and I took them out. Okay, and you'll see I'm collecting all these pieces because I'm going to be making that snippet. Not today, but okay, so there's that. Then we'll have this. It's going to get sewn around the outside. We need to add some stenciling, and I did pull out my favorite stencil, which is the one with the words. I missed stuff, you guys. I don't know what you're talking about there, and what you're talking about I can't say on the thing. Okay, so just go ahead and stencil. I want you guys to remember that stenciling is a way to add dimension, add color, add fun to your journals without adding any bulk. Oh gosh, you're welcome, Heather. Okay. Okay, so there's my stencil. So I stenciled. I have my calendar. We need a remnant. Okay, so you know what we're going to do for that. We're going to go ahead and take my trusty little dilly bobber here, and I want to get an idea of the center-ish. Okay. one of the things I found is if I turn the punch over to where this part, the part that's going to go down, is on top, um, I'm getting better centerage. It's more in the center, okay? And so then we're going to take a remnant, and I have several up here. I think we'll go ahead and do the Dollar Tree lace that I have up here. This one, I don't think this one's on a roll. It might be, but I don't think it is. So again, the Yaya digital kit, the Spring Days digital kit that matches it or is its companion, the Spring Blossoms digital kit, which is amazing. It has embroidered pages in it that are really pretty that would be able to be used for a lot of things. And the avocado dyed papers digital, and the April Songs of April or April Songs digital, which is all spring songs. Okay, so here is my large tag number 1. Did we do, and so anything, we had washi tape and we made it on the packaging. Oh, Carolyn, I don't want to hear that. They just announced that my granddaughter gets to have a prom. And she got her cap and gown yesterday. No, Arizona, stay down. So while these are out, let's go ahead and we'll do another one of these. And my book is down here. I haven't gutted it and everything yet. So, but this will fit. So I think that's the one thing when I'm making stuff ahead. I just want to make sure it's going to fit somewhere. Yep, lots of digis. What happened was when I brought up the word spring, that's the Yayas came up and Spring Blossom, and I talk about Spring Blossom in a couple of the digitals that I've done and that are coming. The Edge one today, I talked about that because that one's from a long time ago, and a lot of the things that you see me do, I did in that series. And you know, some of the things that people said not lately, but last year that I copied, they were all already done in there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the glue stick since it's out here. And I am going to put a piece of this gold down just because it's so pretty and it's right here looking at me. You ever have that happen? You're like going, I just have to use that, or I can't use that. It's so pretty. Okay, so there's that. They'll be dancing in the street 6 feet apart. We'll see. We'll see. She lives in a place that the numbers are not as bad, but unfortunately, it's like where I live. You know, the numbers right here are not that bad, but I live in Los Angeles County, which is very bad. So guilty by association is what it is. Okay. Here we have a strip, and I know someone said earlier that, oh, all my strips have holes in it. And I was like, well, you know what, the next thing I make, I'm going to make something that my strip has a hole in it. So there you go. I'm just going for it. I'm going to put that right down. So I've used some tissue paper, which is Celebration. Okay, from if you're looking at your items list of things that you need to use. in your journal. And I used a strip of paper. And I'm recycling some packaging. We're doing pretty good here. Okay, so got that going on. I really like this. I like that a lot. And I'll probably back this with something as well, and put it through the saw machine, but I'm not going to do that right here, right now. I am going to go ahead and grab us some mulberry paper and add that over the top of this. I'm just collaging here off the top of my head. Well, I moved you and now I can't see you, so you probably can't hear me. So here we go. There's that. And then I think we should use a Yaya picture. And we do have some of the Yaya large tags. Okay, so this one here, I can go up and grab them and probably not lose. Okay, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and rip, as I like to rip my paper. You're making a Julie journal? What is a Julie journal? Okay, I want to come up the middle of the strip. Oh, you like the large house in Yaya? Me too. Oh, I just think that this, and I had to wait a while to get to play with this kit because I did the chocolate, which isn't done. Oh my gosh, so many things not done. Okay, so there. We'll go ahead and come down here across her. Oh, cool. So I just printed off, I got distracted, you guys. I went and printed off the digital kits that Kara and I have put together for this spring collab. And yeah, so I got totally distracted. See, now what happened was the other day I had a really bad day. I mean, not really bad, but a bad day. It was a yucky day. Nothing horrible, just, and I had all these things planned that I needed to do, and I didn't want to do any of it. And so I went ahead and made my kit. I got my kit made for that because it just makes me happy to get my stuff out and get to make it and to accomplish and have something on my list done that I could totally check off. And so that worked. It made my day much better. Okay, so I have my packaging here. I have my anything. I've used some scraps. I need a calendar or coloring book. I wish I had another page of that calendar, but I pulled it out and then I went ahead and I just used those pieces. Ooh, I like this. So this is using one of the large tags from the Yaya digital kit, but you could also do this off one of the collaged pages. Okay, so I need a calendar. I'm gonna look in. I have this one. And I'm going to go ahead and, of course, I'm going to rip it. Oh my gosh. You used all your scraps. Isn't it amazing how much stuff you can get out of one of these journals? Journal digital kits. But it's like I start making it and it just doesn't seem like it would be fair to not give you all the pieces that come across my table or my computer or my printer or whatever it is that I'm using. Okay, so I'm trying to make this look like a scroll. No glue came out that time. It was not scrolling. That was not very scrolly. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll this side. So I will tell you that my part of the spring kit, it goes with a lot, it's got pieces of a lot of other kits. So it is going to work really well with a lot of the other kits. And then, of course, the Patreons already know that their digital pages that they're getting this time also will work with that. And I think I'm going to come out with a page kit that goes with this, with the kit that she and I made. Okay, so I'm making a pocket out of this. I'm going to put it in this blank space right here, kind of at an angle. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm going to take that up. I've got this thicker gold thread, and you know I've been using gold thread all through this. I'm going to put that under there, and I'm going to tie it. Hi, Maria. Welcome. Long time no see. Welcome to the live. So my lives, you guys, those that just came in or haven't been on, will be at 1 o'clock. Oh, did you see that? That just like, it just broke. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, and I didn't pay attention. Okay, let's just tie it and not tie it in a, we'll just tie it in a knot. This one isn't as easy to work with as I thought. So, there we go. Okay, and then I think this is the one that I can curl. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we got our calendar, and we got our, we don't have our stamping or stenciling on here yet. What should we do? Oh, I know what we should do. Come back to the, oh, I think we're going to take that rose right there, okay? So this is one of the mini ephemera pages, and I like to do these because you get all these different sized little pieces that you can use like for stamps and things like that. So we are going to make a stamp. We're going to use the rose instead of using one of the people because we've already got a couple people on here. I'm going to use, let's use this side of the ticket. Oh, number 8 is my favorite. We're not going to use that. Okay. There's that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and let that dry. Turn this over. Look. Oh, gosh, my computer's in the way. You got a calendar on there, right? So you don't need another calendar. I have, look at this. This is a book page. You see from the inside or the back cover? Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's different when I can just play. But I also like having the parameters like this. I like the grab 5 and, you know, use these 5 things and make something with the stuff that's on your desk. I like those. Succulents with chocolate because chocolate is succulent. So I think what I'll do is my premieres will be the challenge, and then after the challenge it'll be, you know, like I do another journal or whatever. And then my lives are going to be the catch up of these other journals because as you all know, my January Just Junk journal is not finished because I had to finish Shelley's. And okay, so we have a back on this now, so I can go ahead and put that stamp on it. Okay, so I'm going to put this stamp up here. That wedding dress really wants me to use it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this up here in the corner. And then so for this one I've been using a sponge. That's my antique linen. It is my favorite stamp pad. I know the majority of the world loves vintage photo the most. I like this one because it's lighter. But if I can find the stencil, I'm going to make it look, and I'm using this one because it's lighter, like I said, and I want to make it look like it's an envelope. Okay, but I want you to still be able to write over it. Okay, so that's what I've got for the back, and I'm going to sew around the outside. So let's go through our letters. I have my stenciling, I have my calendar, I don't have a remnant, but it's a tag, so I guess I like my bigger one. I really like this one, you guys. It's the 5/8. I told you I got it at a True Value hardware store. So watch for things everywhere. And I just did that upside down. I told you about doing it the other way, and I went and I really did that upside down, but that's okay. Okay, so there's that. So this time I think we'll use a piece of the fabric. Okay, so I have this fabric that I'm using. This is antique linen. Antique linen. And the other one that I used was vintage photo. Okay, I'm going to use Dollar Tree lace again. And then I need to use a ribbon remnant. So I'm going to put 3 in it this time, because I have a feeling that this is going to stick out the top because it's so tall. I want the one with all the color to be on the top, I think. Wow, this is only 2 tags. I better go faster on the next one. But they are pretty. Okay, there we go. We have a beautiful tag. It has it's really nice width to it, and yeah. So, and I'm gonna sew around that. But there is the second tag, and then for the third tag, I'm gonna actually use some packaging. On the gold thread tied around the calendar, I took my fingernail, because this is thicker. You see that that's a thicker thread. Okay, so it's like mylar or something. I don't know. It came from that stuff from my aunt. And okay, so I have this big tag. I have the packaging for it, and you know that I like to make things like this because I like it when you're able to see the beautiful tag, see the whole tag. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to cut it across a little bit lower, and then I'm not going to use my circle punch because I did that once and it got all stuck in the thing. So I'm going to just try and cut myself a place that you can get in there. Okay, so it goes down a little bit. You see that? Goes down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Then I know that we're going to have to back this, or we can use the front. Look at these. I've used these before and punched these out and used those in Happy Mail. Yeah, I've done that before. Okay, we can go ahead and see if, yeah, it's not going to come off, really. Okay. Okay, so I do need to cut it down a little bit. I'm going to trust myself that I could go ahead and trim it down because it was a tight fit with what was in there so far. Okay, I am going to cut this off because I don't need it. And I am going to throw all those pieces in the trash. Okay, I am going to... Yeah, I don't want to back the cellophane. I realize that, but I don't want to back it. That's an extra step. Yep. I don't want to do no extra steps. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and I don't want, I like the fabric all the way to the edge. Wait a minute. how, let's see. You guys are getting to see me actually think. Okay. Okay, it can go. I'm going to go ahead and cut this right at the edge. I'm going to give it a topper. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I got this placemat at the Walmart. It's double-sided. If you've ever seen where I made the composition book holder out of the double-sided. And so let me know if you'd like to see me do that again, because I got that one that's really pretty, and I think it would be really pretty with the Yaya stuff. And I think I could decorate a composition book really pretty with it. And yeah, so I'm thinking that. So I'm really excited. I signed up for a thing called TubeBuddy that's supposed to help me manage my YouTube stuff. And then as I get into it, I'm finding that it's also going to help me with other places. And one of the things that I get is I get a comment picker. So I guess we're going to have to do something with that after I learn how to use it. If you know what I mean, you guys. But I have to learn how to use it first. And then we'll be able to have a comment picker thing. I think that's pretty exciting. You know, I do have this. It's going to be way easier on this messy desk than that other one. So I'm adding a backing to it. That's the one thing about all these packagings. You have to add that. That might be a fun live to do. So you might see if you can find yourself a double-sided placemat. Or a placemat. The Dollar Tree has just the plain placemats. That will work. I have some somewhere that were supposed to go in a kit. Maybe I should make the kit. I really got to make kits. Okay, I'm saving this. I'm saving that. I'm not saving that. Because it had glue on it. Okay, so I have this backing on here. I'm going to go ahead and just bring the flap around. And my battery is running low. Is Kelly still here? Or Joyce? If you have any questions for me, ask me right now, because my computer is going to die. I'll stay here and finish this tag right here, but I might not be able to read every comment. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and trim this all the way to the blue. I was going to put something up along that edge, and then I remember it's being made to go in a pocket, so we don't need to do these. Okay. Okay, so we have our packaging. Now, I think it would be kind of fun to do some other kind of stencil, and I just saw the elephant stencil was up here, and of course now I can't find it. I don't want the elephant, I want the other part of the stencil, but darn. Okay, well, I don't like those. I mean, I love those words. You know I love those words, but not for this journal. Ah, darn. Green. No. Peach fell on the floor. Oh, there's peach on the other side of this. Okay, so this is, okay, computer just died. Worn lipstick. This is leaf green Ranger Archival ink. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. This is just the Distress ink. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll stencil this because that's our S. So we'll have our S is on here, our P is on here, our remnant is on here because fabric remnant. So this one stays on here nice. It's like my favorite stencil. I've had this for a long time. There, makes it a beautiful, beautiful image. Okay, we're going to set that aside and let it dry because that is shiny. Put all these pieces back because otherwise... Okay, so I stenciled remnant packaging. Stencil, remnant, packaging. Anything. Well, I think the washi tape. And this, I think this across the bottom would be kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make area for a pocket, and then I can go ahead and sew around this one also. Let's try and center that. And look at this one is the same color. Look at that. It's the same color as the tissue that I've been using. What are the chances, huh? Okay. So I'm going to put those two on like that. And so that is our anything. And we need a calendar. Okay. We don't want to use the one. We don't want to use the one. Okay. So if I had a little tiny calendar, what if I folded it down? Okay, so I fold it across, but don't. Okay, fold it across. I'm going to make a mini envelope out of it, you guys. Okay, so sort of a square. This one comes down a little below it. This one comes in. And this one comes in. This is where you see that you were not straight. You go, yeah, you were not straight, Jules. But it's okay. Because we can take this. Okay. And take this. How would we fix this? Well, this is what I would do. I would take this ticket right here. I hope you're all still, some of you are still here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue on here. I'm going to put this ticket across. And I'm going to lift that up. If it was bigger, I think I would even probably go ahead and make it like a double tuck right there on the envelope, but I'm not going to. Okay, so like that. Oh, I hope I didn't cut it off. Okay. So there's my cute little envelope. Cute little envelope made out of, basically out of trash. Now, this here, remember they're not connected. So this can go in right underneath there, but I'm going to glue it on. Okay? I am going to glue it on. Okay, so it becomes a stationary part of this. Okay, and this can flap down or up. I mean, you can, I like it up, actually. Okay, so to put something in there, I would probably go ahead and make like a tag that kind of hangs out of it. But that gives me my calendar, right? So we have our stencil, our calendar, our remnant, anything, and packaging. Woohoo! And then we could decorate that more. I think it needs some lace across here. It sounds like that's on, it is on a, okay, so we'll cut that. That gives us 3. And so we'll need one more to finish the challenge. And, but these are the 3 that I made today. Okay. So we have our extra large tag with the flip-flop in here with a pocket to the side. Okay, so it's got a pocket right here. It is has the green steno paper on the back. Our stenciling is here. Our calendar is here. Our remnant is here. Our anything is the washi tape and the little, these little guys down here, girls. And our packaging is the large piece. So on this one, our packaging is the large piece and the tissue paper, technically. Our calendar, our remnant, we have fabric remnant, lace remnant, ribbon remnant, all in there. Anything is our mulberry, scrap of mulberry paper, our paper strip. This is tissue paper, so it's celebration from the items list. And if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, this is part of the March Scrap Buster Junk Journal Challenge, where we have items that you need to use to make a journal, and elements that you need to make. And so those are some of them: the strip of paper, something from a celebration, remnants, and of course everything's spelled out scrap buster because that's just what I do. Okay, so anything, we've got our digital, we have this could be our anything, this could be our anything. We had our stenciling here for S. So our stencil, our calendar, our remnant, our anything, and our packaging is the background again. And again, we have our packaging. I don't know if this is dry yet. We got a couple places that are not dry yet because it's on that shiny paper. So this one, this packaging will go into this packaging. And there is a pocket here that you could put something in. You can write on the back. We have our stencil, our remnant lace, remnant fabric, anything. We have our tickets down here. Oh, our calendar is here, and our packaging. Okay, so those are the three that we got made. And you know, I want to remind you that the Yaya digital kit, this is some of the pages from it. It has postcard pages. It has journaling card pages. And I printed it on copy paper. It's beautiful on cardstock. I think we have a couple pages on cardstock here. It has full pages. There's the Yayas. This is one of the postcard pages. The postcard pages can also be used to make a mini journal. And the reason I'm showing you that is I'm using it in this journal, but it's also on sale for 50% off this weekend through March 8th. And if you are a Patreon jewel, I put your 70% off coupon code in the jewelry box. So you can check that out there. I'm going to come up here and see if I can read anything. Oh, I don't. Can I? I can. No, I can't. Live chat. Yes, I've changed all my lives to 1 o'clock. You guys, my computer died, so it fell asleep. So yes, I've changed my lives will be at 1 o'clock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the challenge elements at the premieres. So the premieres will have the channel elements, and the lives will be flip throughs of journals. They'll be like this for the mini challenge and the challenge, where I already told you that I was going to do the edges, things like that, because it just putting 2 videos up in a day that are both just videos going up, it kind of messes everything up. So you'll get 1 video a day from me, and hopefully a live. And so our lives could be anything. Okay, so I want to thank you for joining me at this live. And we went through, so you're making 4 tags. You need to use a stencil or a stamp on each one, a calendar or a coloring book, a remnant. It can be a fabric, lace, or ribbon remnant for this mini challenge. The ribbon remnant for the item is ribbon. It's not lace. When you use an item, you have to use a ribbon remnant somewhere in your journal for the big challenge. Anything is anything. So anything that you add can count. And packaging, because I wrote it, packaging. Okay, so you need to have all of those elements on each of the 4 tags. There is already a post ready for you in the March Scrapbuster Junk Journal Challenge for you to go ahead and post your picture of your mini challenge in the challenge. The deadline is March 12th, so next Friday. And so I can't wait to see what you make. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. We do have a premiere tomorrow, and it is a stash busting premiere. But I was able to make, I was able to make something for the journal. So, yay! Um, yeah. So, does anybody have any questions? Real quick. Thank you, Kat. I'm glad to be here. Hi, Bonnie. Sorry. Yeah, lives are at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time now. Bye, Heather. Thank you. Thank you so much. And oh, yeah, remember, I've got that comment picker thing now, so you might want to leave a comment after the video's over. Okie dokie. I see no questions. You guys have a great day. Thank you all for being here. And, come back and tell me which one was your favorite. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.